Think thick, act rich. 1. Success is a mental game first. The journey to wealth is not first about doing. It is about thinking. It is about seeing the world not with narrow, fearful eyes, but with thick thinking, expansive, deep, confident thinking. When Jim Rohn taught about wealth, he didn't start with stock tips, business plans, or investment tricks. He started with the mind. Because as he said so wisely, you can have more because you can become more. You see, average people think thin. Thin thinking is limited. It's cautious. It's afraid. Thin thinking says, I can't afford that. That's impossible for someone like me. Maybe someday when everything is perfect. But thick thinking, the kind that millionaires and successful people use, is bold. It's rich in imagination, courage, and faith. Thick thinking says, how can I afford it? What must I learn to achieve it? If others can, I can too. Before you ever act rich, you must think thick. You must expand your mind wide enough to hold success. 2. What is thick thinking? Think of a massive oak tree with deep, thick roots. No matter how hard the winds blow, it stands firm because its foundation is strong. Thick thinking is the same. It builds you from the inside out. Characteristics of thick thinkers. Abundance mentality. They believe there's plenty of success to go around. Long-term vision. They don't chase quick wins. They invest for the future. Confidence in growth. They trust that they can learn, adapt, and improve. Resilience. They expect setbacks but are not destroyed by them. They ask better questions and seek better answers. They ask better questions and seek better answers. Jim Rohn always stressed that what you become is far more important than what you get. When you think thick, you naturally begin to attract bigger opportunities because you have grown into a person who can handle them. Thin minds collapse under pressure. Thick minds rise to the challenge. 3. Why most people stay thin. Jim Rohn would often point out that most people don't fail because they lack talent or opportunity. They fail because they think small for too long. Thin thinking is seductive because it's safe. It doesn't demand change. It doesn't risk embarrassment or failure. But safe thinking is also dangerous. It traps you in average results, average income, average life. Rohn used to say, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Thin thinkers wish for an easy life. Thick thinkers wish for a stronger self. Training yourself to think thick means breaking free from the habits of smallness. Stop making excuses. Stop shrinking your dreams. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Nothing changes until you change your mind. 4. Act rich. Behave like the person you want to become. Thinking thick prepares the mind. Acting rich brings it into the world. Acting rich doesn't mean spending foolishly or showing off. That's a fake version of wealth. Acting rich means operating with the habits, mindset, and decisions of the rich, long before you have the bank account to match. Jim Rohn taught that success is 90% attitude and 10% mechanics. That means you must move and behave like someone who already owns success. 1. Invest in yourself. Millionaires don't wait to be rich to buy books, attend seminars, or get coaching. They prioritize learning now. Action step: spend a portion of your income every month on self-education. Even $20 wisely spent can open a new door. 2. Dress your mind, not just your body. You don't have to wear a $10,000 suit, but you must dress your thinking in dignity, ambition, and professionalism every day. Action step. Start each day with a success ritual. Reading, journaling, visualizing your best self. Make decisions, like an investor. Millionaires think about return on investment, ROI, not just money but time, energy, relationships. Action step. Before saying yes or no to anything, ask, will this multiply my life or shrink it? 4. Keep commitments. Acting rich means being trustworthy. If you say you'll do something, do it. No excuses. Action step. Strengthen your self-respect by following through on even the smallest promises. 5. Solve bigger problems. Millionaires get paid for solving problems, not running from them. Action step. Look for bigger problems you can solve at work, in business, or in your community. Volunteer for responsibility. 5. Build your inner millionaire first. Jim Rohn said, "The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become." You don't wait for the $1 million to show up first. You build the $1 million character inside you first. This means every day you are strengthening your self-discipline, sharpening your mind, building emotional resilience, expanding your network, practicing gratitude, seeking new skills. Wealth is not something you pursue. It is something you attract by the person you become. You become rich in thought, rich in habits, rich in spirit. Then the outside world simply mirrors back the wealth you already carry. 6. Examples of thick thinking in action. Let's get even more practical. Here's how a thin thinker and a thick thinker would approach the same situations. Situation, thin thinking response, gets a $500 bonus at work. I'll spend it all. I deserve it. Business idea fails. See, I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Friend becomes successful. They got lucky. It's unfair. Offered a risky opportunity. Too scary. Better stay safe. Thick thinking response. How can I invest this to grow even more? What lessons can I use for my next attempt? If they can do it, I can too. What can I learn from them? Let's assess the risk wisely, and if it makes sense, take bold action. Every day you have a choice. Will you think thin, or will you think thick? 7. The path is always be, do, have. Thin thinkers believe they must have things, money, status, before they can do successful actions and finally be a successful person. But millionaires know the real formula is, first, be the person, then do the actions. Then you will have the results. Be disciplined, do consistent work, have growing success, be courageous, do bold actions, have greater opportunities, be grateful, do positive habits, have more happiness. Train your mind first, act with boldness next, receive abundance naturally. This is the millionaire way. Final words start today. The greatest tragedy is not aiming too high and missing. It's aiming too low and hitting. Jim Rohn spent his life trying to wake people up to their own incredible possibilities. If you think thick and act rich, your life will transform, not by magic, but by law. The law that you cannot become a better person without your world becoming better too. Start today. Challenge your small thoughts. Practice rich habits. Invest in yourself with love and seriousness. Remember, you are the builder of your life, and you build it first in your mind. Think thick, act rich. Your best life is waiting.